Good evening, viewers, and welcome to this edition of NTV Sports Page. It's Tuesday, 27th July, and I'm Curtis Morton. In our headlines, Australia wins one-day series, and in our feature for this evening, 15 swim instructors certified. We'll take this break, and I'll be right back.
Welcome to Nevis.
It's easy to believe that all Caribbean islands are the same until you visit Nevis.
Nevis is the Caribbean of a bygone era.
You will enjoy a most intimate vacation on Nevis. You're only a stranger here once.
We offer exclusive and barefoot luxury stays.
With only 400 hotel rooms, our island may be exclusive.
But the warm, genuine and friendly welcome is just everywhere.
We look forward to meeting you.
Visit nevisisland.com.
Well, I'm back, and we start with this Tokyo Olympics update, compliments of the Washington Post. Naomi Osaka, the Japanese star who lit the Olympic cauldron during Friday night's opening ceremonies, lost to unseeded Markita Vondrousova of the Czech Republic in the round of 16 of the women's tennis tournament on Tuesday afternoon in Tokyo. The tournament's Osaka, who is the tournament's number 2 seed and the second-ranked player in the world, was playing in her first event since she withdrew from the French Open in May because of mental health concerns. Now to cricket. Another practice match was played on Sunday, 25th of July, between the Highlights International team and the Brownhill team. The match was played at the E.T. Willett Park. Highlights batted first and scored an imposing 194 for 8 in their allotted 20 overs. Jamie Cornelius led the way with a cracking half a ton, which included 10 fours and 2 maximums. Brownhill, in response, could only manage 134 all out in 18 overs. Kejel Tyson top scored with 45. Summary scores: Highlights International 194 for 8 in 20 overs, Jamie Cornelius 68, Tijari Clark 34, Tyrone Busso 26 not out, and Ross Powell 23. Tiger Brown was the lead bowler with 3 for 42, S.Y. Powell 2 for 25, Delroy Cornelius 1 for 12, and Jaden Carmichael 1 for 39. Brownhill 134 all out in 20 overs, Kejel Tyson 45, Jaden Carmichael 17, S.Y. Powell 16 not out, and Colin Kezron Archibald 16. Amaury Jones was the star bowler with 4 for 22, Adrian Williams 2 for 23, Tijari Clark 2 for 32, Rohan Laborde 1 for 4, and Jamie Cornelius 1 for 25. Further afield, Australia's much-heralded bowling attack proved too strong for West Indies in the decisive third and final match of the Citi Insurance One-Day Series. The visitors bowled out the home side for only 152 in 45.1 overs, and they comfortably reached the target at 153 for 4 from 30.3 overs at the historic venue on Monday night. The result meant that the Australian team took the series 2-1. They won the first match by 133 runs, while the West Indies bounced back to win the second by 4 wickets. Summarized scores: Australia 153 for 4, Wade 51 not out, beat West Indies 152, Lewis 55 not out, Stark 3 for 43, and Australia won by 6 wickets and taken the series as well. The West Indies will remain in Barbados for the opening match of the Osaka Presents PSO Carriant T20 Cup against Pakistan at the Kensington Oval. And by the way, that series begins tomorrow, Wednesday. We'll take this break, and I'll be back with our feature for this evening. Well, I'm back, and tonight swimming is in the spotlight. 15 local swimming instructors on Nevis received their certificates after another full week of training under the direct supervision of international swimming coach Miss Anne McClendon. The final session was held at the beach located at Yatsman's on Friday, 23rd July. The instructors were led through their final paces, and then the session concluded with an impressive ceremony. The ceremony was ably chaired by Mr. Brian Dow, the Deputy Director of Sports, and other speakers at the event included Mr. Winston Crook, President of the St. Kitts Nevis Swimming Federation, Miss Anne McClendon, Miss Terry Andrews, and Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Sports, Mr. Keith Glasgow. The participants then received their certificates. According to Ms. McClendon, there is more in the offering for the swim instructors in terms of their training and possibilities, as they can progress to other levels and eventually move from being volunteers to paid instructors. Tonight we bring you the first segment of that final day for the instructors.
Good afternoon and welcome to Yachtsman Beach. We are here with the Swim to Win program. My name's Ann McLinden and I am the designer of the Swim to Win program. Behind me you'll see in the water in the yellow shirts, those are the Swim to Win instructors. I began working with them in January of 2020. Building their knowledge and skills as swim teachers for new swimmers and seasoned swimmers here on Nevis. This week we've spent every afternoon together, starting on Monday, for additional training. Monday, Tuesday, we were up at Eden Life in the pool. Wednesday we came out and worked in the sea. And then we added new in-water volunteers to our training yesterday, and they are back again today. So you see the yellow shirts, those are our paid instructors for the Swim to Win program, and the others that they're working with today are our new in-water volunteers. So every Sunday we have our swim teachers. We also have trained volunteers who are in the water with them, and then we also have additional land volunteers. So safety is our first, second, third, and last priority. And we are able to do that because we have a good group, a growing group of instructors and volunteers. We always are looking for more. So if you are interested, please reach out to Terry Andrews through the Swim to Win program. And we would love to bring you on board, get you trained. We had a great week. Way to go, guys. Way to go.
Good afternoon, viewers, and welcome to the conclusion of the one week camp of the instructors, the swimming instructors. Before I go, I will introduce the persons who will be involved in the ceremony this afternoon. Permanent Secretary, Mr. Keith Glasgow, Social Development, the Ministry of Social Development, Sports, Youth. President of the St. Kitts Nevis Swimming Federation, Mr. Winston Cook. Terry Andrews and Ann McLinden, Swim to Win team. And the swimming instructors, a pleasant afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Welcome to the conclusion of a week-long Swim to Win training instructor course organized by the Department of Youth and Sports in conjunction with the Swim to Win. The initial idea came into being about a year ago during a conversation between the Premier Mark Brantley and Terrian from the Cross-Channel Swim to Win team, which stems from the memorable but yet disastrous sinking of the MV Christina, which took place some 50 years ago. And as a result, we're here at the conclusion of the instructors course for 1 week, so we can never witness such things again in the history of St. Kitts and Nevis. So I will now introduce the president of the SKN Federation, Mr. Winston Cook, to give a detailed view.
Thank you and good afternoon to everybody.
Yes, good afternoon.
It's absolutely fabulous to be here. This is an amazing production that they've put on. Commendations to the government, Premier Mark Brantley and his team here from the Youth and Sports Department and the Ministry of Sport. I'm here in my capacity as the president of the Swimming Federation, and this is everything that I could possibly dream of to happen. What we've just witnessed just now is 15 new swimming instructors, And the bedrock of any program is the instructors. Without the instructors, you cannot have students. And so I commend everybody that's been involved in this program for how far they've come along and what they're producing and what we're witnessing here today. So I can only applaud them, and I hope everybody will join me in that and say thank you all very much, and we look forward to the future development of swimming on Nevis. Thank you all very much, guys. Thank you.
Well, that's our package for this evening. I am Curtis Morton, reminding you that you can watch sports if you're not fit. But to play sports requires fitness, diligence, and sacrifice. Have a good night.